G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're on the community server. Hello Twilight, that was quick. We're on the community server and I've slightly increased the difficulty. I sort of made the biters, before they were unhappy, now they're unhappy en masse. So the artillery are going off just about non-stop. And they're expanding continuously. Like, never ending continuously. There was another one that just expanded. In fact, I don't even know if we have any shells in storage. We happen to have a heap of used up uranium casing thingamajiggy bobs. This is not running fast enough. But today I decided I'm going to drive a tank. I'm going to swap my armor. And today we're going to go say hello to the neighbors. In a tank. Because that seems like a good thing to do. So I've got my tank with just a little bit of ammo. And I'm wearing armor that is all personal laser defense, that's the one. Oh, hello. I wasn't planning on running into a biter now, biter wave, but sure. Come on, robot, catch up. And yes, between the ground slowing us down and the robot speed, the robots are actually faster than I am. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go visit Peanut in the Peanutarium and deliver him some storage boxes because he's out. His storage is full. And then we're going to go say hello to the neighbors. One biter base at a time. With just a tiny bit of ammo. Gosh, the tank is extra slow. It's got nuclear fuel in it. It goes as fast as it can. Now I do have to stay out of his logi range because I do not want the bots to fill up my inventory. Like that. Back. That didn't work. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to put a storage box there. And then I'm going to put all this crap in it. And then we'll back out of range. And then have his bots deal with it. Problem solved. And to our south we have what was left of the Kyle outpost. Which got blown up. He got eaten. Turns out biters liked the taste of the Kyle outpost. So all of his everything exploded on the map. So yeah. Oh, and that's right, the biters moved onto the landfill base. But I think Peanuts got too close and his artillery killed them. Yeah, this lake got half landfilled and the biters moved in. Can we go through there? Yeah, we can go through there. Maybe I should have brought 10,000 concrete with me so I could put down concrete in front of where I was driving. Oh boy, all that ore kills the FPS. JD driving a tank, what could go wrong? Everything, Stinson. You know the best part, Stinson? It's live streamed. Artillery is more dangerous. Thanks, Stinson. Yeah, I'm gonna get shot down by... Shot down by my own team. There's those famous rock things again. Oh, come on, FPS, you can do it. I can't see crap. Crap, there's artillery shells coming. Ow! Ow. My own team's more dangerous than anything else. Clear a path, bots. Go. Go. I don't know if they're doing it just to get as many fighters out chasing me as possible or what. Hi super dude. How's your day going? Oh shit. That's what we're looking for. Real biter bases. Oh boy. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All the rocks will go away eventually. Oh. Shoot, gun turret. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're going through the middle of this base. Oh! It's fine. Just a quick repair. I can't stick around. I gotta get up at 4 AM tomorrow for a new job. Maybe next time. Alright, Twilight, no problem. 4 AM. That sucks. New job. Yay. I've got jumps. I've got jumps. I've got jumps. I can't control the tank. I'm not even shooting. This is bad. Yeah, the jumps are actually getting worse. I am literally in a runaway tank. And this is why we bring personal laser defense. Hey Zuri! Yeah, it seems like the ore is killing it. That and it's multiplayer, so the server's generating things. Jetty, it's MXL or MXI? Just up to stay. Hi, hotel while sucks, so I can't stay long. I know the feeling, man. Unfortunately, my Australian internet sometimes makes hotel Wi-Fi look good. Unfortunately, like, the graphics, I can't do anything without restarting the game. You can't change them on the fly like you can with other games. I'm just going to fill up with stone. Options, graphics. Yeah. Not that it matters. Everything else needs a restart. It's, for some reason, the mix of ore is just kicking my graphics card's ass. Die, biters! Go away. Alright, maybe it's worth a restart anyway, because I'm even going to stick with it. 15 FPS. Oh, look, it's an attacking title. Who are you? No. Alright, we'll drive forward. We'll park right about here. Options! Graphics! Normal. Let's just bump it down one. And I've still got to quit. Beware of the invisible rocks. Thanks, Stinson. MXLPXL. Ah, okay. Now I know who it is. Alright. Black screen time. Unpause. Thank you, Stinson. Alright, let's try this on. Crap, I wish I brought another power armor with more battery. Hang on. Stop, tank. That'll charge faster. But I think I end up dead faster. Okay. Now, what has Stinson not shot on me? I get rainbows into max upgraded lasers? Yes. Yes, Siri. Max upgraded everything. No, I'm still having FPS drops. That's so weird. It's just because of the ore. Invisible rocks. Crap, more invisible rocks. Doing better. Hard. Strafe the base again. Shooting in front of you is considered strafing, right? You're still using the crappy rubber port? Yeah, I am, because I didn't want to waste lots of power on it. I only wanted 2 active robots. I didn't want 4. That way I lose healing bots slower. Because less of them are trying to fly around. Come through, come through, come through. More rocks. Shoot the rocks. Forward tank. Yeah, okay. Invisible rocks are killing me. Everything's fine. say, rock's blending so much more between ore and snow. How far in ore have you guys got? I'll show you as soon as I stop getting friends. So we part with all the friendship pellets and then they go away. Okay. We'll just take this space out on the pass. Right here. Claim our victory. So the base itself, like, that's the starting area. That's the oil we've tried forever to go for. So it is expanding quite well. In saying that your average square is about 600 ore now. And then for some of the outposts, like 3,500. Peanut picked an even better spot at 6,000. Stinson, I think, was Stinson the one who lucked out? No, his is only 3,500 as well. So the further out people build outposts, the worse their ore problems are going to get. In the case of Peanut's case, he's never claiming any territory. I think he's not quite still in his original lake that he landfilled, but close to. Very, very close to. Freedom pellets? No, Zuri. Friendship pellets. Because the more you spend, the more friends show up. But yeah, we've just upped. Well, I've just upped. Crunch. Go away. Go away. I've just upped the biters again. They now spawn attacking parties every 1 to 3 minutes. And they basically spawn biters non-stop now. And expansion parties come also 1 to 3 minutes. And yeah, there's pretty much a constant rain of biters on the map. Along with having to dig our way out. And the bright red pollution. So it's pretty much turned up almost as high as I can. There's actually a couple of other settings I could tick off. But I think that might be too much. Go away, Rock. Shoot the rock, missed. Okay. That's another team down. Go away, Rock. You pissed me off the first time. We're going back to holding the spacebar method. Rock. Yeah, it turns out I can't shoot accurately enough to hold C. More rocks. I think my inventory is full. Make landfill. Thank you. Yeah, everything is fine. Yeah, like, short of setting things to the real extreme, where I have them bump out a new biter, I think they can build one new biter every minute per... There goes that tank. One biter per minute per spawn, I think, currently. That's a lot of ammo that somebody needs to go pick up. That's not spawn. Request. Just a few bits of ammo. Was bringing me new power armor? What's wrong with my existing power armor? There's nothing wrong with my existing power armor. It's perfect. Tank, no ammo. Sorry, I left a box here full of ammo. This one had charge. Mine had charge before I headed out. In. Up there. The mod pack, it's changed a couple of times. We've had the Train Publisher subscriber update 2 or 3 times. What's the one that Mojo likes? The Canal Builder. Turns out is really, really bad for UPS. So that one got pulled off. I got fuel Stinson. Yeah, that one's really, really bad for UPS. I finally, I think I pulled off Waterfill. Yeah, I did. I hate that. So yeah, that mod's finally been pulled off because they were cheesing the map and I won't have it. Wait, oh, there's a worm back there. Hi you, bye you. Still roughly in the right direction. Another raiding party. Another raiding party. Another raiding party. Oh, hi, everybody. Go away. Do admit, the uranium looks so much better without night vision. Go away, go away, go away, go away. I really wish we could keep the glow of the uranium at night. But also have night vision so you can actually see what you're doing. Go away. Stinson died. Excellent. Maybe I got the difficulty level ironed out. I'm gonna run out of tanks soon. Okay, really soon. Everybody but behemoth biters I can handle. Oh, I've got no idea which armor I've got on, but I think it's the wrong one. As the lasers not go pew pew. More importantly, I can pick up the robots. or the repair packs? Really? They're now coming from behind? Crap. Oh, the artillery's not aimed at me. That's a nice change. Okay, let's stop. Can I craft a repair pack? Yes. Get out and do things the old-fashioned way. Okay, back in the tank. Back in the tank. Back in the... Run. Run. I was fine till somebody littered the area with artillery shells. Yeah, we've got power armor Mark II. I've just got 2 on me. I've got my building suit and my combat suit. And unfortunately, when I picked up my body, of course it put on the building suit, not the combat suit. Thank you, Thorn. Now let's just hope Stinson might not fire more artillery and piss off more neighbours. Actually, let's go up top of the wall this time. Was it me? Oh, that's even worse. You want your body back? Well, go get it! Just run faster. I was repairing. I was out of the tank repairing it so I could go pick up my body. And found 10,000 biters coming at me. Hi, 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 hi. You know, for the equivalent of 1 worker robot speed, we could probably have several upgrades worth of bullet damage. Just saying. Hey, you good boy. How's life? Yes. There's the original and then the replacement. Because that's how I roll. I really wish I knew what was dropping frames this time. Go, go, go. Without hitting every damn brick on the way. Okay. That's the armor I want to put on. Okay. So that means the other one must have the decon plan. Make landfill. Okay, maybe not use bots to clear it up. But while Stinson's here... Crap, wrong button. You can't repair cool when you're, what? Options, graphics. I'm going to go all the way down to low. You can't repair a vehicle when you're in it manually, only by bot. Yeah. Why aren't you using nukes? Don't tell me you disabled them. Because nukes aren't that much fun, I have to admit. I don't find nukes fun. Nukes are great for single player when you're just done with the biters. And look, I could go to the base. I could pick up 400 nukes. I could just walk around the whole map, nuking everything. But at the end of the day, the only thing it's going to do is going to massively increase the map size. Because the pollution at the moment, pollution only spreads as far as the biter bases, because they absorb all of it. The ground absorbs a little bit, but not a lot. Mainly it's the spawners. I'd be nuking rocks. Yeah. I normally run around with a decon planner and I just rip them up that way. I'm going to play the catch-up bar. I forgot how heavy the rocks were in this map. Thank you, Youthon. Yeah. Uranium ammo in a tank is fun. I think that's what it really comes down to. And I've got another half hour to kill. So... unpause? Oh, Faceless is catching up. Faceless, sorry, I'm streaming. Bad luck. Normally I'd pause for you without an issue, mate. If I wasn't streaming, it wouldn't be an issue. Okay, let's put some uranium ammo in there. You got some fuel, Stinson? Have some fuel. I'll have back my repair bags. It's alright, mate. I got long reach. You drive away. I'll have back my robots. That's all I want. 10 question marks. Hey, mate. Welcome to the stream. If I put on that armor... oh, that's fully charged at least. Go for it, bots. Like, lag and jumps from just running around with the F button. There's got to be some bug with the ore. Something's causing such a frame drop. With this scattered ore. Well, Stinson generally doesn't run people over. Generally. If he does, I think the number one excuse is he came out of nowhere. Go to my tank, dump some more ammo in, mass make some more landfill, set you to items on ground. Hey, look at that, that's ridiculous. Okay, so the poor bots are not having a very fun job. Oh, thanks, Stinson. 10 question marks. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Jetty. First catching a streamer and literally just got my power back. So I'm going to try and join. But hey, SA internet isn't that great. Look, I think all Australian internet's about the same level. Have some ammo, Stinson. Your tank's full, Stinson. You got any inventory space? Wait, is it the version 7 mod pack? Nope. Okay. So yeah, you grab the... Oh, I didn't... Oh, my trash slots. Okay, I need to stop trashing. Stop trashing that. So yeah, you grab the version 7 of the mod pack. And then just dump that straight into your... Extract it straight in your mods directory. And you should be good to go. Either that or you can just download the whole folder and dump it straight in your mods directory if you don't want to play with extracting and unextracting stuff. Choices are yours. I think I've got just about everything. No, there's more over here. Repair pack. Repair pack. Repair pack. Repair pack. Might have picked up too much ammo each time I went back to base the hard way. Crap, there's more over here. Alright, we done yet? Nope. Okay, so that's actually semi-useful. Where the hell's the rest of this ammo hidden? There. New question, where's my tank hidden? Right there. Cool. Might take me a while, but hopefully see you soon. Yeah, mate, you're welcome. The server runs 24/7. Okay. Are we all finished spots? I can't click on any of the bots. I think that's my issue at the moment. I can't actually pick them up and put them in my inventory. Maybe if I run over water, can I then touch them? I can pick up the bots. Excellent. Nope. Bye. You done? Alright. Swap back to the other power armor, which at least has some charge. Really, Stinson? I can't get my tank first? Yeah, we're just gonna go through that rock. Oh, I wouldn't drive that close to me, Stinson. Bad things are bound to happen. Yeah, still, like, I've dropped down to low, and I'm still having frame drops. I know biters are generally bad for UPS because they start pathfinding, but this is beyond a joke. Now we use it. Go away, rocks. Okay. F4. Showtime usage. Is that what the issue is? 14, 15. Maybe I'm just right on the edge. I found a command actually the other day. Factorio console wiki. It's the #1 command that should be in the damn game. That one. I'm having a hard time imagining more difficult pattern to encode than ore with snow underneath. Yeah, look, I know that. But the funny thing is, I haven't had an issue. Like, snow's always been less than ideal. But I really haven't had an issue until I've left the base in a tank. And maybe it's just, like, the movement is just too much. The fact that I'm moving over the ore. So therefore it's got to constantly render new tiles and unrender old tiles. But yeah. Yes, Locator, we're still on reroll number 4. Hang on. What's that ore mix? Crazy. Crazy is the bottom right answer. Looks like my time on the server is done. 30 FPS for 50 jumps almost all the time. Give it a minute until I'm not shooting biters. And then hopefully it'll die down. Because again, biter pathfinding, biter dying, pathfinding, biter, dead biter, friendship hurt, friendship, friends, yep. And yeah, look, it's going good. I've upped the biters because it seems reroll 3 was too hard, but reroll 4 was too easy. And if you remember when we were originally looking at the code, the biters were meant to get harder after like 12 hours. And I'm gonna die. Run! I got some hit points. Do not hit the water. Oh shit. Go forward, tank. I'm still alive. Everything's fine. Run away from the water. Dodge the rock. Everything is fine. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. I gave up on trying to get the code. We've got small biters? Why the hell do we have small biters? I gave up on trying to get the code to make everything difficult, harder after 12 hours. It was just like a jack of it. But now the server's up and running, and I can just use console commands rather than have the scenario do it automatically. So be it. So yeah, that's the latest evolution of the map. Harder. And I don't know, maybe we'll install SpaceX just to give it a weird run for the money. Die, biters. You have 1k jumps. So is the whole map covered? Yes. Desyncs, I haven't heard any about any Locator since the last server restart. Which was... So I think I restarted this morning. You'd have to check Discord. I did all the I did it straight from Discord. So whenever that GM8 command was popped in is the last time I reset the server. And there hasn't been any since. But then I did just restart it probably 2 hours ago to update mods. And yes, the whole map is covered like this. We're running the dangerous mod. So the whole map's covered like this. And you can't build on the ore at all. So yeah, it's been an interesting challenge. because you got to mine out the area first, and like I'm way up in the sticks, but it's like 9,000 ore per square. Even just to start with, like just outside the starting zone, it was 20 or 30 ore per square, or 50, which adds up. And of course, when you first start, you're hand mining most stuff. No, can't build train tracks. The only thing you can build on ore is a miner. Not even a power pole or a belt. A miner. Like, there are options to let you build power and belts and even train tracks, I think, in the mod options. But I turned all them off. It was miners. Miners on ore, pub jacks on oil. That's it. So every single tile of the base, we've had to mine our way out. Go away, biters. I'm trying to talk here. Trying to be entertaining. Okay, do not hit the water. Go forward. Die. I'll just park right here for half a second. So yeah, main base, like starting area, is like yo big. So we've had to mine every single tile from there out to the current edge, which, like, you know, there's 300 in those tiles, but a untouched tile has 800 ore per tile. And of course, with Factorio, the further you get away from the starting point, the worse it gets. And where is... let's come up here. So we're like 900. You can see the color changes because you go up to 1,000. And then there's another color change at 3,000? 4,000. So you can see that density change, the ore gets tighter together. I think the next one's at 10,000? Or maybe it's 20,000. You can actually see the ore change. Pause. How many we've got? Downloading, catching up. The problem is I'm streaming, you thought. You. I'll be off in 15 minutes because I got a deadline to keep and kids are on their way home. Okay, people really aren't catching up terribly well. Pause. So yeah, we've had to push our way from where we started out to the edge, and it's definitely been a different challenge. On top of that, can I show the map at least? I can. So on top of that, this particular artillery turret is coded into the scenario to spew out pollution. 1 boiler's worth per second. And can I go, so if we go to the editor and I say show capture, so we're 142 hours in, gives us minutes, gives us seconds. So that particular artillery turret is putting out 511,000 boilers worth of pollution per minute. And no, multiply it. Okay. 511 something. A boiler does about 30 pollution. So it's doing 15 million pollution per minute. No, per second? Per second. It does dump it out once a minute. So yeah, it's pretty insane. Question marks, you're catching up is based on your PC specs, not on your internet specs. So one has often nothing to do with the other. But man, yeah, all these go up on YouTube, and that's why I'm sort of hesitant to pause them, because it means I gotta then cut them in the YouTube render. which I've actually got one going on the other computer beside me from 8 hours of the map, and it's 3 hours and 12 minutes into the 8-hour render. Because I don't remember what I had to do. I think I had to cut the first 10 minutes. The first 10 and the last 10 minutes out of the video. Because I started recording too early and then I cut too late. The game's paused half and you're really catching up slowly. Are you going backward? I don't know if... Oh no, it's definitely moving slowly. He's going forward. The specs of the render PC are pretty... It's the old Frankenstein PC. So it's a 3770K with 24 gig of RAM, but it's all about CPU power. And although it's a... this ore is probably not helping with the rendering speed. Probably not. What's the CPU? So CPU is running flat out, obviously. It's clocked itself up to 3.5 gigahertz. And although it's a 4-core, 8 logical CPU, so 8 processors, in air quotes, total, it's not terribly fast. And so it's a 2-hour video. It's going to take 8 hours. It's 4 times the amount of time as normal. So yeah, it's taking about the same amount of time, as usual. No video optimization where every part of the screen is different, mostly different. Look, it's about average for any Factorio video. There's lots of other series that I've done where I've had to edit the video and then render it afterwards, and yeah, some of them have static screens, just fly through. Others are meh. You know, others just take ages. What was one I was doing recently that was like really, really, really bad? I don't even remember. Might want to upgrade that to Horizon. Look, it's the old computer, so I don't mind if it takes 7 hours. If I need something done in a hurry, I can do it on my current rig, which takes about it's about twice as fast. So it works, and it works well. But you know, it means I'm tying up my current PC. So that's the catch. And I don't know if I could. So I do need to upgrade a PC at some stage. I'd like to go Intel for the higher single core CPU speed, but Intel's super expensive, and I've seen the price specs and everything else, and I know how much cheaper Ryzen's are. And I could get lots and lots of CPUs for it. You know, lots and lots of cores for it. Or processors, or whatever you want to call it. So, I am tempted to look at a Ryzen CPU. That, and they're a lot cheaper. But the problem is, for anything that's single core intensive, like my actual playing of said game, they fall behind. So it means either I suffer a newer computer that I'm going to have for a couple of years that is better at my rendering tasks that it's not going to be used for often, hopefully, and worse at my gaming tasks, or I wait to see what happens with Intel and get a faster single core speed but less total cores, and therefore, you know, really rocks. Therefore have better performance for games that substantially longer render times. And that brings the end of the stream. I told you guys I'll have about an hour. 56 minutes. Gosh, I'm close. Anyway, Ryzen would be good for your video editing. It would. Wait for Zen 3 CPUs. Latest reports say might be able to overtake Intel and single core. Yeah, I am. I'm not doing anything about it right at the moment. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. And bye.